இது நம்ம ஐயா கோச்சிங் சென்டர். வாங்க படிக்கலாம். இந்த வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்தா லைக் பண்ணுங்க, ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க, சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க. Thank you.
Today let us see fertilization. What is meant by fertilization? Fusion of male and female gamete is known as what? Fertilization. Then after fertilization, zygote is formed, which is diploid. Gametes are haploid. Zygote is diploid. Now let us see the process of fertilization. What are the process of fertilization? Process of fertilization. First one is syngamy. Syngamy. That is fusion of male and female gamete. That is syngamy. Then next one is plasmogamy. Plasmogamy. What is plasmogamy? That is intermixing of cytoplasm. Intermixing of cytoplasm. That is plasmogamy. Then next one is karyogamy. Karyogamy. That is fusion of pronuclei of sperm and ovum. Sperm and ovum is known as karyogamy. The next one is amphimixis. Amphimixis. What is meant by amphimixis? That is intermixing of chromosomes. Intermixing of chromosomes. So these are the process of fertilization. Next we will see mechanism of fertilization. Mechanism of fertilization. Mechanism of fertilization. First one, see, the sperm penetrate corona radiata. Penetrate corona radiata by means of enzyme hyaluronidase. The help of enzyme hyaluronidase. Then when it penetrates through corona radiata, the help of enzyme hyaluronidase, then it comes in contact with which membrane? No, zona pellucida. Previous class I have explained about the structure of pore. In that all this membrane comes what is corona radiata, zona pellucida. At the same time, it induces changes in which membrane? No, plasma membrane. Induces changes in plasma membrane. And this prevents the entry of other sperms. So it prevents the entry of other sperms. So automatically only one sperm enters into the ovum. The next one is secretion of acrosome. Secretion of acrosome help the sperm to enter into the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm through what membrane? The zona pellucida and also plasma membrane. And then automatically what stimulated? Second meiotic division induces what division? No, because the oocyte which is released, second meiotic division is not completed. The second meiotic division takes place only to metaphase stage. After the entry of sperm only, second meiotic division takes place. So it induces what division? Second meiotic division. And then the second meiotic division, when it is completed, it forms ovum and second polar body. Automatically the second polar body degenerates. then only the nucleus of what fuses? Nucleus of sperm and ovum fuses and diploid zygote is formed. Diploid zygote. Sex of the baby is desired in zygote stage itself. See, let us see how. As you know that chromosome pattern in the human, the chromosome pattern in female is XX and the chromosome pattern in human male is XY. The ovum which produced by the female always carries X chromosome, but the sperm produced by the male carries X type and Y type sperm. When X fuses with the X, the ovum fuses with the X sperm, then female child. When X fuses with the Y, male child is born. Okay, next you will see, after the zygote is formed, the mitotic division starts. See here, we can draw the fallopian tube. This is the uterus and this is what? This is a fallopian tube and here ovary. Already we have seen previous classes. See, fertilization occurs here. Then automatically, now this is in what condition? Diploid condition, the zygote. It starts moving through what? That is isthmus. At that time, this is the oviduct. At that time, what takes place? No, cleavage takes place. What is meant by cleavage? Cleavage is mitotic division. It is what division? Mitotic division. That is single cell divides into 2 into 4, 4 into 8. Like this it undergoes division and it forms first it forms 2 cells and 4 cells, 6 cells, 8 cells and then 16 daughter cells. 16 daughter cells, and these daughter cells are called as blastomeres. And these daughter cells are called as what? Blastomeres. Then embryo with 8 to 16 blastomeres, that is embryo with 8 to 16 blastomere is called as what stage? No, morula stage. Say embryo with 8 to 16 blastomere is called as morula stage. And the morula continue to divide and transform into blastocyst. See, the morula continue to divide and transform into blastocyst. Inside the blastocyst, there is a mass of what? Blastomeres are arranged. How it is arranged now? See, the outer layer, the blastomeres which are arranged, this is known as trophoblast. This is known as trophoblast. And the inner cell mass, these are called as what? Inner cell mass. Inner cell mass. The morula continues to divide and transform into blastocyst, and as it moves further into the uterus, and then the blastomeres are arranged into trophoblast as well as inner cell mass. The trophoblast only get attached to the endometrium. See, remember which gets attached to the endometrium? Trophoblast get attached to the endometrium. And what happened to the inner cell mass? These inner cell mass get differentiated into embryo. So which forms the embryo? The inner cell mass get differentiated into what? Embryo. Then after the attachment, there is a trophoblast attached to the endometrium of the uterus. No? At the same time, the uterine cells, here the uterine cells divides rapidly and covers the blastocyst As a result, the blastocyst become embedded in the endometrium of the uterus. This process is called as implantation. This process is called as implantation, and that leads to the pregnancy. That leads to the pregnancy.